Roland, I see you're wearing your colors there proudly for your school, but let me read you both something first.
Talk about academics in schools, might as well.
Yes. Okay, we'll get to that. I see Texas A&M loud and clear. But let me read you this from David Rasmussen. He's the dean of the College of Social Sciences, defending the Florida State deal. He writes, I'm sure some faculty will say this is not exactly consistent with their view of academic freedom, but it seems to me it would have been irresponsible not to do it. So, Cheryl, I want to start with you. Would it have been irresponsible not to do this deal?
No, I think the responsible thing to do is to make sure that contributions to the university or the institution are compatible with that university's mission and policies and procedures and hiring practices.
And Roland, what's your take?
First of all, I agree 100%. This reminds me of that billionaire who gave $3 million to the Connecticut athletic program. He got angry. The university did not have him involved in the process and asked for his $3 million back. Look, if I give money to my university, I am entrusting they are going to make the right decision. I'm giving it for the right reasons. I just simply don't believe that you should have a hand in the hiring process because basically if they disagree, according to this agreement, if they disagree with one of the choices, they could pull the money. So basically they're dangling it over the head of the university saying, look, we don't like them, we're yanking the money. Of course the university is going to give in to them every time.
So are you saying, Roland, I mean, this isn't any different than from, say boosters?
Yes, that's exactly what this is. This is just like a booster saying, hey, I give the athletics program $250,000 or $500,000. If I don't like the job the coach is doing, if you don't fire the coach, I'm taking my money back. And so if the issue is about academics, you should be trusting the university to make the right decisions. This is not a situation where they have their own organization paying for it themselves through their foundation. They are frankly using the credibility of the university to drive their agenda.
And just to be clear, just as Roland said, the foundation can withdraw its funding if it's not happy with the faculty's choice or if the hires don't meet objectives that the Koch Foundation has put out there. So, Cheryl, tell me this. Would you have had maybe not as big a problem with this deal if it had been at a private school, not a state school?
No, I think the same policies, same things apply here. You know, the question we should be asking is, are the individuals in our classrooms and what we teach, are those things for sale? Are they up for sale to someone in order for us to espouse a particular ideal, some type of ethical dilemma or whatever it may be? We have to make sure our responsibility to our students is to help them understand the broad picture, to analyze, to ask questions, to learn to solve problems, to think critically. Those are the things. And then for students to draw their own conclusions. And it's very concerning when funding drives a philosophy in a classroom of which we cannot be sure that students are hearing all points of view and making their own decisions.
So, Roland, getting back to sports, I mean, in college football, has big money donor interference hindered the hiring of minority coaches?
Look, I certainly believe that. We've heard that off the record or without attribution from presidents, from alumni who say that it's very difficult in the case of, we've seen the cases when Charlie Strong was being interviewed for some jobs. He, of course, took the Louisville job, but he was a coordinator at a University of Florida, and many believe that he didn't get certain jobs in the SEC because he's black, his wife is white. But look, the bottom line is this here. You cannot have individuals who are dangling money over the heads of the universities. Like it or not, the universities are businesses. And they're going to sit here and say, wait a minute, if a guy's giving me $1.5 million or $3 million for athletics like in Connecticut, they're going to follow the money. This is a dangerous thing, whether you're liberal, conservative, or libertarian. Give to your university because you want to and you believe they would do the right thing, but don't say we don't agree with the choice, we're taking our money back. That to me is irresponsible, and I would never do anything like that to my university. I think it's grossly unfair for the university as well.
Dr. King, I want to ask you, I mean, you know how far this money can go. $1.5 million certainly can go a long way. Would you have taken this deal at your school?
No, not with the restrictions that I understand applied here. I think, it's up to the institution to be very clear about its mission and values. what we're about and what we want for our students. And those should follow what we value, what's important to the institution. And our goal, certainly resources are limited. We're always looking for ways to help support our programs and certainly our students. But it has to be compatible with the mission. If we do not have that compatibility, it means that that institution loses all sense of who they are and what they're about. We have to be clear to the public, and I think when we are clear about what we're about, we will get the support we need.
Dr. Cheryl King, well said. Roland Martin, as always, love the outfit and great discussion, both of you. We'll talk soon.
Here you go, Randy.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.